Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and I'm really excited for today's video because as you guys know, about a few weeks ago I did my very first 3 looks, 1 palette, and I decided that I wanted to start a new series on my channel called either 3 looks, 2 palettes, or 2 looks, 2 palettes. And I know that other people have done that as well. I can't think of anyone off the top of my head. No, that's not true. I know Aniela Caniquest has done 1 look, 2, or no, 1 palette, 2 looks. 2 looks, 1 palette, something like that. So, and I'm sure you guys all know who she is. If not, I will link her channel. But today I'm going to be doing 2 looks, 2 palettes, and I'm going to be using the Paulina Beauty palette with Blush Tribe, and I'm going to be using the Tribe palette from Juvia's Place. So my first look is going to be my very first St. Patrick's Day themed look. So I got these little Minnie Mouse ears on and my green earrings. So this is what the Tribe palette looks like if you haven't seen it on the inside. And the Paulina palette looks like this. Now in the next week or so, the other combinations that I plan to do is the Menagerie Cosmetics Feral palette and the Dragon Child palette, and I also plan on doing the Juvia's Place Saharan 1 and 2 palettes. The Saharan 1 and 2 were a request, and the others, the other combinations are ones that I wanted to do myself. So I'm really excited about today's video, and like I said, this first look of the 2 will be my first St. Patrick's Day look. The other one will just be a look. And as you guys can see in the title, it says giveaway announcement. So let me go over that really quickly, and because this is the video that you're going to comment on. So as you guys know, or may not know if you're new, I like to do giveaways for pretty much each holiday that I do a lot of looks for. And I plan on doing quite a few St. Patrick's Day looks, maybe like between 5 and 7, and a few of them are going to be collabs, but I want to do a giveaway as usual. I did one for Valentine's Day, I did one for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas / New Year's. So I want to do St. Patrick's Day as well. I'm part Irish. I love St. Patrick's Day. And I love green eyeshadow. So what better way to celebrate than to do a giveaway? So the only rules for the giveaway is that you have to comment on this video down below, your Instagram or your email address, so that I can get a hold of you in order to let you know if you've won. And that goes across the board for every single person, whether you know me, don't know me, whatever. You have to comment down below your Instagram or your email address. The second rule is you have to be subscribed to my channel, and make sure that I can verify that you are subscribed by having your subscriptions as public. And this time I'm going to add just a little twist in there, which is that from this look on, any St. Patrick's Day look that I do, which like I said, it's only going to be between like 5 and 7 videos. So I'm going to be doing other videos during this month that are not St. Patrick's Day related. But between today and the 17th, any St. Patrick's Day look that I do create, I want you to leave a comment on the video. You can say whatever you want in that comment, but I want to know that the person who wins is, you know, watching and keeping up and engaging in the holiday festivities. So the giveaway is international, as always, whether you live in Texas or you live in Africa, doesn't matter. Wherever you live, I will ship the palette directly to you, and I will pay for shipping. And you might be asking what you're going to win. So I will show you as soon as I actually receive the official one in the mail. But I was thinking about what would be the perfect gift for a St. Patrick's Day giveaway. And I couldn't think of a better thing than the Juvia's Place Tribe palette. So this is mine, of course, and like I said, once I have already ordered it. It should be here either Monday or Tuesday. So the next video most likely is when you'll be seeing it. So again, this is what she looks like on the inside. Absolutely gorgeous. But this is, you know, the the typical green palette from Juvia's Place, or not typical, that's not the word I'm looking for, the well-known green palette from Juvia's Place, and I thought, what better palette to give away this month than the green palette from Juvia's Place. I'm talking about Juvia's Place all the time. You guys know how much I love them, how much I love their palettes. And so I thought it would be the perfect giveaway prize for somebody that doesn't have it already. So I'm really excited to be able to do that for you guys. And yeah, so I'm going to get my eyeshadow base that I was like, I don't think I brought it, but no, I totally did. So I'm going to be using a brush set that I got from, so my friend Leanne Soreo here on YouTube, I'll link her channel up here. She got this brush set from Cat Lady Box, and it was the cutest little brush set I've ever seen in my life, and it comes in this wrap right here. And she also sent me some of these, which are Sassy Cats nail decals, which are probably going to go on my face at some point, maybe for Halloween or something like that, since they're black cats, but that's so cute. And they come in this wrap, and it's really cute. And each brush has, these are just eye brushes, is individually wrapped, and it has a cat as the handle. So I'm really excited to use these and see how they work. I will link her information down below if you want to check them out. And yeah, so I'm going to be using these to see how they work. Leanne really liked them as far as I know. I think when I had seen them in her videos, she had only used them once. I probably should have taken them out of this packaging first, but I think she'd only used them one time when I saw them, but these are all the brushes, and these are what they look like here. So my hubby got them for me for my birthday, so we're going to use those. And I think I'm going to use, well, first let's get some eyeshadow primer on, because that would be helpful. And then we're going to create a green look with these two palettes. Of course, you know that I needed to create a green look because the greens are part of the reason why I love both of these palettes, although they both have beautiful shades that are not green in them as well. Just realized I forgot my sponge. Let me go grab that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have blended my MAC paint stick on both eyelids. I feel like now my cheeks look really rosy next to the white that is on my, I just dropped one of those brushes, but that's not one of the ones that I will need. Okay, so I think I'm going to go into the Tribe palette first. Did I just say palette? I think I did. And I'm going to go into the shade Masai, which is this gorgeous shade right here. It's like a very key lime green shade that almost pulls a little bit yellow, but it is gorgeous. And I'm just going to put that in my crease. And I'm going to really kind of build that up a little bit. So let me know down below if you already own the Juvia's Place Tribe palette. I just thought that was a perfect gift for this month's giveaway, or this holiday's giveaway. And let me know down below if you celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to be doing some, I'll tell you a lot about some of my experiences with St. Patrick's Day celebrations, because in another video, because I have a video that's coming up that you guys will see probably in a few days. That's going to be like a St. Patrick's Day festival type of look. And I tell you all about some of the St. Patrick's Day festivals that I've been to. Some of the stories are pretty funny. So let me know down below if you've ever been to one. Another thing that I've gone to for St. Patrick's Day is we went with a group of friends. Speaking of friends, I'm going to go into the shade Friends from the Paulina palette. And we went one year with a group of friends to Georgia for St. Patrick's Day. Believe it or not, Savannah, Georgia has one of the largest St. Patrick's Day celebrations in the U.S. And they close off the streets and you can drink wherever you are, wherever you go. And it is a huge celebration. And it was a lot of fun. It was a little scary at times, but it was fun. And I'm not a big drinker. My mom's from Germany, and I've just always been allowed to drink. I'm now going into the shade Humble on the same brush, which is this shade here. Rude, Sophie. The dogs are all in the bedroom with me, by the way, so. I don't even remember what I was saying after that noise. Oh, I'm not a big drinker. My parents have always allowed me to drink just because my mom's from Germany and there's really no drinking age, so I was just allowed to drink whenever I was at home, like wine or whatever, not excessively, but you know, so it was just never a big deal to me, and I've just never enjoyed it. So okay, so that is stunning, like absolutely gorgeous. I think I'm now going to go into the shade Sikye from the Paulina palette, which is a little bit darker, and I'm going to put that on the outer V. I love both of these palettes, and I cannot express enough how much I wish that they would make the Paulina palette permanent. It is currently sold out. Unfortunately, I'm so happy that I was able to get my hands on one, because it is probably one of my favorite palettes, and Blush Tribe is definitely, as you guys know, one of my favorite brands now that I have tried. 4 palettes of theirs. The Fall Fusion, this Hasina 1 and 2, and the Paulina palette. I am so excited about doing all of these green eye looks because I love green eyeshadow so much. It's so yummy. Yesterday was the anniversary of my best friend's passing, and my nephew and my husband and I went out to dinner, like I told you guys we were going to. We went to Olive Garden, and it was fun. We had a good time. I'm gonna go into San, which is the dark green in the Tribe palette, and we were sitting there, and Danielle, if you're watching, I was thinking about you. Danielle recently lost her grandmother, and she did a video about how her grandmother's name was Margarita, and she used to say, you know, her name was Margarita and she loved margaritas, and about how she actually passed away on National Margarita Day, and how, you know, finding that out was like kind of comforting, and how it was almost like kind of a little sign, you know, type of moment, and it was so sweet. And so last night, and you know how just sometimes something funny will happen that you're like, oh my gosh, like I should not be laughing about that, but like it's kind of like you take it as almost like a sign, like if the person was a jokester or whatever. So we're at dinner, and you know, my nephew, my hubby, and I are sitting there, and this family walks in, and I'm like, we totally know those people. I'm just going back into Maasai really quick. My nephew looks over and he's like, yeah, we do. They look really familiar. And I was like, I wonder where we know them from. And the dad in the family looks over at us and he's like, oh, hey guys. And we're like, I guess he knows us too. And my nephew used to work at Starbucks, and when he did, my best friend and I would sit at Starbucks on our days off and hang out and talk and, you know, get free drinks. and so he was one of the guys that used to come in there all the time, because this particular Starbucks was like, I don't know, it was like your local place where everybody would go to hang out. And everybody knew everybody, and we were all like regulars and whatnot. So just taking some of the NYX glitter glue. And so we all knew each other. And the guy was like, yeah, from Starbucks, Greenbrier. So we were like, oh, that's where we know you from, you know, and he was with his kids. And so he was like, how have you been? You know, and we were like, oh, you know, good, how are you? And then he's like, oh, where's your best friend? And I realized that he's talking about Christine, you know, my friend who passed away. And I'm like, and before I can say anything, he's like, well, tell her I said hi. And I'm like, do we tell him? Like, because, and then before I can even make a decision, I'm going into solely in this palette. He just walks away, and I was like, well, alrighty then. And I'm like, what are the chances that we would see somebody that we used to see at Starbucks when she was alive, and we see him at Olive Garden randomly, and then he's like, oh, tell her I said hi, because I guess he never got the memo or like heard that she had passed away. And we all just kind of laughed, because in that moment, like, it was kind of uncomfortable, but it was kind of funny, and it was just like a little bit of comedic relief, you know, that little bit of comedic relief that you need when things are a little bit overwhelming. And, you know, if you hear snoring, my dogs are snoring in the background. They're all in the room with me, and they're all really super excited to be here. So, and they're, yeah. So I'm going back in with Sand, the dark green shade. I swear Sophie sounds like a man sometimes snoring. But yeah, so that was just a little bit of comedic relief that I felt like we all kind of needed. And that's like the type of sense of humor that Christine had. So we were like, oh my gosh, like, was that a sign from her kind of thing? And we had a laugh. And then afterwards we walked around Walmart, because there's a Walmart in the same shopping center. And we went there, and that's where I got these Minnie Mouse ears. So, okay, I am going to leave it at this for right now. I'm going to go do my base off camera, because with these, since I do intricate eye looks, well, since I do multiple eye looks is what I should say, I like to do my base off camera, as you guys know, for these videos. But everything that I use on my face, I will try to remember to link down below. And the second look should go a little bit faster, but because of the giveaway announcement and everything in the beginning, it took a little bit longer. But I will be right back, and then we'll finish up the face and the lips. And yep, I'll be right back. Okay, so I just sprayed my face with my Rose Facial Toner Spray, and I'm actually going to go into the Juvia's Place palette. I'm going to use the shade Coral, which is the lightest shade, and it is this gorgeous like gold, but it has like a green undertone. Gosh, Sophie is like out cold. You can probably hear her in the background, which is great. Wonderful. So I'm gonna use that. And then for the inner corner, normally I would use that as well, but I want to use my BH Cosmetics Blacklight palette, and I want to use the shade Laser. Just a really pretty green, because sometimes the Coral shade can pull a little bit yellowish, and I just want it to remain like more of a minty green. So we're just going to stick with that. And then for my eyeliner, I can't decide between Freak and Deep End from Urban Decay. One is like a definite mint green. The other one is more of a teal. I think I'm going to go the teal route because I want to use, as I almost lift my shirt up with my mirror, because I want to go in with Cuba, which is like a beautiful, deep, like, bluish green, but like a dark foresty bluish green. And this will just serve as like a really good base for that. You're not gonna really see this as much. Ooh, tickles. I swear every time it gets me. So I'm gonna go into the Tribe palette one more time. And I'm gonna take this shade here, Cuba. And I'm just gonna put that on the lower lash line, and then we've got lips, mascara, and we're done with the first look already, which is crazy. Already, I've been filming for like 20 minutes, but most of that I think was the giveaway. Maybe. I might have to wake Sophie up so she stops snoring so loud. My goodness. Okay, and then for my lips, I want to go in with this lip liner from Urban Decay. It came out with the Gwen Stefani collection. I actually bought a couple backups of it, and it's called Ex-Girlfriend. It's just a gorgeous nude that I wish they would come back out with. And then I'm going to put a liquid lipstick on top. I have been really liking lining my lips when I do a liquid lipstick lately, mainly for the pure fact that I suck at putting on liquid lipstick, and I feel like it really gives me more of a guideline. And I'm going in with NYX Suede liquid lipstick in Tea and Cookies. Yes, Tea and Cookies. So that is that. Oh my goodness, Sophie. I'm definitely gonna wake her up. Alright, mascara. So I'm gonna use my Superhero from It Cosmetics. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on. So this is the completed first look. Ooh, got it in my eye. And let me just spray a little bit more of my Rose setting spray. There are so many looks you can do with these palettes. I'm really excited about tomorrow's look, which will be the second look for you guys. You'll see it in just a couple seconds. But yeah, I'm really excited about that look. I have something in mind. I love you guys so much, and stay tuned for look number 2. I'll be right back. Hello guys, so I'm ready to do my second look. If my face looks at all irritated, it's because it is. I don't know if you remember in my video yesterday, I was talking about how, like, I was like, oh, now my face looks red compared to my eyeshadow primer, which I'm going to go in with now. And I literally, I don't know, I didn't even think anything of it. Well, my face just got more and more red as the day went on, and then I took my makeup off, and then it was even more red, and I realized that the wipes that I had gotten were Garnier Fructis wipes, and I am highly allergic to most Garnier Fructis products because I don't know, they can, anything, for me, anything with like grapefruit or, you know, strong citrus or anything like that in my skincare. Hair care, it's fine, but if it's skincare, I have an immediate, like, just like a burning sensation, and it just feels like, I don't know, it does not feel good. So, yeah, that is what happened, and it's not good. not good. So it just, my skin's just a little bit irritated. So the dogs are in the bedroom with me again, and Sophie has already fallen asleep again. So if you hear her snoring once again, then that is why. I swear, my mom calls her grandpa because she sounds like a grandpa who is snoring. So anyhow, I'm going to go back in with my same brushes I think I want to use today because I really like those cat brushes a lot, but I want to test them out some more. So today I want to use the pinks and the oranges from the two palettes. So I think the first shade I want to go in with is I'm going to go in with, I can't decide if I want to go in with pink first or orange first. I think I'm going to go in with, yeah, I'm going to go in with Paulina, which is this bright pink. So I'm just going to go in with that first. I don't know what's going on with the dogs. Suki is whining. Sophie is snoring. It's like a circus. It's like a circus. Guys, don't you know I have to film? Don't you know I have to film? So, Suki, what is it? I think she cannot get up on the bed on her own. She's tiny and the bed is tall. So, let me go help her with that in a second. I just want to place this one color. Can I place this one color, Suki? Yeah, okay. She's so cute. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay. Told you I'd be right back. Alright, so we're just blending that Paulina shade out. Okay, and then I'm going to take the shade Aroma, which is the orange, but like the light orange. Same brush. And I'm just going to go kind of on the outskirts of the pink. Okay, this is more pigmented than I anticipated it to be, but it's pretty, I like it. Oh my gosh, so I got the cutest leggings. They're, well, leggings or tights, I don't know. Legging tights, is that a thing? Okay. So I got these cute legging tight things. I'll have to show them to you, and maybe I'll do a haul or something, but I had some birthday money and I spent it on some things, and I told you guys, I think we went to Walmart and just kind of mixing these two colors at this point. And so they had these leggings that were black, and they have leprechauns and pots of gold on them. And I'm going to totally wear them on St. Patrick's Day itself. And I'm going to wear it with like a black skirt and like a green top or something. I think it'll be really cute. For some reason, on this eye, right in this area, I always have an issue with, like, I don't know if it's eyeshadow doesn't want to stick, or I'm just going to go in with this other brush. It's like, it does not want to cooperate. Not sure why. It always looks different than the other eye. I don't know why. Oh, that was like plume of eyeshadow. So now I'm going to go back in with Paulina in on this other brush. I feel bad because I can't really say what brushes, like what specific brush it is, but I really think I like these brushes a lot. And I like that, you know, she included that little personal touch. And the brush set was like $14.99. They remind me of Moda brushes, if you know what those are. Okay, so that made a really pretty, like, hot, corally, orangey, somethingy shade. And now I'm going to go in with this. I guess it's the same brush I was just using. Oh, and I have the cutest pajama pants on. I wish you guys could see it, but it's dogs in sweaters. I know I have like this really nice like cold shoulder top moment going on. Totally wearing pajama pants. That is the case 98% of the time when I'm filming. I'm going in with Koro, which is that gold that has the one that I used as the highlighter shade yesterday. And yeah, 98% of the time while I'm filming, I'm still wearing my pajama pants. Fun fact about me. Because why not? I mean, I could also wear my pajama top, I guess, but I figure I have to look somewhat presentable, right? Although I have done a video in a onesie before. Okay. So now I want to go into the shade Curla, which is this pumpkin-y like orange shade from the Tribe palette, but it's like metallic. I think I'm going to, I don't know what my voice just did there. I'm going to go in with some glitter glue and I'm just going to go all the way straight across. And yes. Yeah, when I thought about these two palettes, the two types of looks I thought was like a pink, orange, purple moment. And although I don't know if I'm going to go in with purple, but, and then the green look that I did yesterday. So I'm going to go in with Curla. I really like the way that this flat shader brush picks up the eyeshadows. Like it works really, 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 really well. And I'm going to just pack that in like across most of the lid. These shades are so, oh, that's pretty. It's even prettier like when you actually look at it. I got Suki whining, Sophie snoring, and Jeffrey's licking. Who knows what he's licking? Probably his toy. But I don't know. Sometimes when dogs lick, I think it is like one of the worst sounds ever when they're like, you know what I mean? Aren't you glad that I recreated that for you? Okay, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. So the last but not least that I want to do is I want to flip the brush and I want to go into Thingling, which is the gorgeous like lilac shade from the Paulina Beauty palette. And I just want to put that right next to the orangey shade on the lid. And I really think this is going to be one of those looks that won't pop until we have our face on. So let me go do that and then we'll finish up. I'll be right back. Okay, so I thought we were recording and we were not. So I did purple-ish on the lower lash line. This is the aubergine shade. I did Thingling as my highlight. I absolutely love it. And I did do Angel from the Paulina palette as my blush as well, which I also love. Last time for the first look, I did Aromo, this shade right here, as my blush. And then I did Coro, this shade right here, the lightest shade, as my highlight. So I really like incorporating, you know, the shadows into my face as well. My hair is kind of poofy today. I think it's because it's raining, but I really like the way this look turned out. It's a little bit different than what I expected, because what's weird is that, like, Thingling, when I use this with the pinks and the other purples in the palette, this pulls very like lilac lavender, but with this it pulls like almost like a neutral shade. So I don't know, I really like both looks. Let me know down below which look you like best. I'm partial to green looks, of course, but yeah, so if you are interested in winning the Tribe palette by Juvia's Place, again, you will see the brand new one in a future upcoming video. I don't know how people hold palette with like one hand like this. I have baby hands and T-Rex arms, but anyhow, so if you are interested in winning this palette, it is absolutely stunning, and you know, it's because I want to show how much I love you guys. I just appreciate every single one of you. And if you want to enter, then please comment below your Instagram or your email address. And as I said, oh, and I wanted to mention, so I will pick the winner randomly through YouTube comment picker on March 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day itself. And a video will go up at 5 p.m. on St. Patrick's Day with the giveaway announcement, as well as a tutorial of what I'm going to wear on St. Patrick's Day itself. I'm going to get ready with you guys. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to do the next in this series, which will be the 2 Menagerie Cosmetics palettes, the Feral and the Dragon Child. So I'll see you guys soon. Love you guys.